Hi guys!
Welcome back!
As some of you may know, in May time we went to Disneyland in Paris, which was really good. It was a really good, amazing experience, and one of the best things while we were there, like for every holiday we go on, is all of the lovely food. But we did actually go for some really nice meals when we were in Paris, and this is our little food series talking about them all.
So one of our favourites was Walt's, an American restaurant which is situated right on Main Street. And it sort of feels like you're in Walt's apartment in the original Disneyland in California, so it's super magical.
Yeah, it looks like it from the outside as well.
Yeah.
So I think it's in the same position as it would be in Disneyland.
I think so.
As you're walking down, you can see it above, sort of above the other shop where it would be.
Yeah.
And on the underneath, it looks like his little front room.
Yeah.
Sort of as you're going in.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I would actually start by saying it was probably our favourite restaurant while we were in Disneyland Paris. Very posh, is quite sophisticated. So if you are looking for something sophisticated, you want to have a nice posh sit-down meal, or if it's a special celebration, you're celebrating something, or like us, you were just excited about being in Disneyland Paris for the first time, so you had to do all the good things. Then this is definitely a really good place to go. It is one of the nicer restaurants for us in Disneyland.
Yeah, and it's something a little bit different if you want to change from like the regular quick service burger and chips, Chef Mickey's and all the hustle and bustle of the parks.
Yeah, oh yeah, and it is still, it's still very well Disney themed, but it's not Disney themed in the same sense as Chef Mickey's where they have, or Cinderella where they have the princesses walk around, but it's Disney themed to Walt. So it's equally well themed to the other restaurants, but it is more the sophisticated side of it and not the more historical side of it.
So as I said, it's situated right on Main Street, but it is one of the most expensive, if not the most expensive restaurant in Disneyland Paris.
Yeah.
So like, I think it's the most expensive thing on the menu is the lobster, which is $64.99, like just for the main.
Yeah.
So it is quite a lot. However, if you get a window seat during the parade, like maybe half an hour before it's on, you could see a parade from up above.
We really should have thought that before we went.
Yeah, which would have been really cool. But I think on the first day we did want to see the parade like be sort of right there on the front row and like, interacting with the characters. But as Holly's going to say, there are ways to have food at Walt's a little bit cheaper, and that's through the set menu.
Yeah, you can actually save quite a bit of money by going for one of the set menus as opposed to sort of just getting things like a la carte. So they've got the Walt menu, which is either 40 or 50 euros. 40 which is also on the main, or for 50 you can add the dessert in there as well. Or you can have the premium menu, which is 60 euros, or you can have the signature menu, which is 70 euros. And the difference between them is that you can pick different items from off the menu. So within the set menus, it is the same food as you would get a la carte, but within each bracket you can only pick certain things. So if you were to get the Walt's menu, you could only pick from either the fish or the chicken or a couple of things. Whereas if you did want the lobster, you would have to go for the signature menu and get like the most expensive thing, and then you could get some of the nicer food on there.
Yeah, we ate from the Walt's menu and we were really happy with what we got. But what I would say is that although there are quite a lot of options like through the set menu, there is pretty much something for everyone. Walt's isn't really one for like fussy eaters or really young children because it is quite like flavoursome and it's a bit like too fancy. You're not going to get like chicken nuggets and stuff like that there. The thing that they do have that is more along the sort of casual dining route is they have a burger on the premium menu, I think, but it is quite expensive. I'm sure it's lovely, but apart from that, there isn't anything like...
But even then I imagine it's not just going to be like a Mackie D sort of burger, it's going to be one of those burgers which is like almost like a steak in a roll sort of thing.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm sure it'd be lovely, but if you're...
Five Guys on steroids.
But like if you're a super fussy eater or you have young children that typically eat chicken nuggets and stuff like that, which hopefully our children will, it's not going to be suitable for them, so I wouldn't really waste your money.
As we already said, we both went from Walt's menu, the 3-course version, which was surprisingly filling actually. I think by the end of it we were actually quite full.
I could barely finish mine.
So you get decent, well, it's not that you get massive portions, but it's that thing with good food seems to fill you up.
Yeah, certainly did,
So by the end of it, we were really happy with eating all the food, we were all stuffed. Yeah, so for drinks, I got a nice pot of tea, which came in like a really nice vintage Mickey teapot, which I really want to try and find. Like, I was walking around all the gift shops trying to find it, but they don't sell it anywhere.
Yeah.
It was like really nice. It had loads of little Mickeys like dancing around the outside. Yeah. It was really nice tea actually. Quite surprised because most time in Europe you don't really get very nice tea as opposed to in England.
Oh, do you remember the selection he came around? Yeah. Came around with the box.
Yeah, so he came around with the box. He's like, so would you like to smell? My terrible friend accent. So then you're there. So I'm there sitting with the box for 10 minutes, all like sniffing all tea, like, and then I picked myself some nice afternoon tea, which was really good. It came with some bread as well, like the bread, like some fresh baked bread, really nice bread.
Yeah, you could choose the bread you had as well. I had like a bagel type looking roll with something cold.
Yeah. That's I don't know, we always judge restaurants like really harshly on their bread. Because how good they do their bread is like reflects on everything else in his lap.
Yeah, probably.
If they do good bread, it's a good chef.
Yeah. My drink was pretty dull. I just had the Sprite or something. It was a Sprite, you know, it was alright.
Sprite.
Quite refreshing. I don't normally have fizzy drinks, so I guess that was a drink for me.
For my starter, I had some smoked duck breast with some pineapple coleslaw and some mustard with it. But obviously the presentation, it was absolutely amazing. So the smoked duck breast, it was cut really fine and sort of piled in a nice little spiral. And then you had the mustard sort of dotted all around it. And the mustard complemented the duck so well. I don't usually even like mustard, but it all just like melted together so well. And it was so flavoursome.
I didn't like the mustard.
Yeah, I don't particularly like coleslaw, but rarely at home. I don't like mustard or coleslaw, but I ordered it for starter because I saw duck. No, but it was all really good. To say I don't even like mustard, but I like the mustard even because I thought the flavours worked really well. For my main, I had the fish of the month or whatever.
Seasonal fish.
Yeah, the seasonal fish, which was the sea bass with Chardonnay risotto. So yeah, Chardonnay risotto, which was really nice actually. The flavour, the smell when it came out, you could just smell all the flavours. It just felt absolutely amazing, especially from the fish. It was just so fragrant. The risotto really, because I find like it's so easy to ruin a risotto. So many times I've had it and it comes out and it's either sloppy because it's moist to begin with.
What are you trying to say? I normally make the risotto.
Nothing babbles. So sometimes it can be really sloppy, or it can be very easy to over flavour because it absorbs the flavour like a sponge or something. Sometimes it's very easy to over season it, but it was on point. It was really nice.
Risotto
was nice, darling. You could work on balls.
I wouldn't be able to work on balls. No. My risotto is not as nice as that one. That one was lush.
So really nice risotto, and the sea bass as well. So it was just sort of fell apart. It was so flavoursome, and it just sort of like just fell into little flakes and you sort of dug into it.
I'm nodding because
we always share food, sort of.
That's why I'm nodding along. I'm not just saying, oh yeah, I agree. I did actually try it and it was really good.
And then of course you just had some carrots and peas with it, but that's not very exciting. Then for dessert, I was like it was an apple cobbler with some vanilla ice cream. It was good vanilla ice cream actually. I know that vanilla's boring, but it was actually really nice. It had sort of like, it tasted like proper fresh vanilla pulp sort of thing. And the apple cobbler, it came in sort of like a little metal tin sort of thing. Kind of, it's one of those things where it looks like it's how they cooked it, they just bring it straight out to you. And it was really good actually. It still had like nice big chunks of apples, because you know sometimes it can go a little bit sloppy. But it was really nice. It was a really good apple crumble or apple cobbler. What's the difference between apple cobbler and apple crumble?
I think it's like bobblier when it's cobbler.
Yeah, it was bubbly.
Chunkier. Bobblier.
Yeah, it was really chunky. Actually, it was a little bit too chunky for me, but that's
used to crumble then.
Yeah, but that's just like not my taste. I was not used to it. But all in all, everything was really nice. All the presentation of it as well. I would say their style was better than their substance. It looked nicer than what it was, but that's just because it was just food art. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of like they had someone backstage who was like sort of like they probably a degree in art or something that fell into cooking.
I would say that they matched. I thought it was style and substance, but like you said, the presentation was so good. I had the chicken Caesar salad to start with, and it was, I'm sure, the nicest chicken Caesar salad I've ever had and will probably ever have in my life. It was just lovely, like really good cheese with it, really good croutons, and the lettuce was just really crispy.
The cheese was one of those Parmesan crisps.
Well, there was cheese on it,
Oh.
and there was Parmesan crisps as well, which you'll see in the picture, that were just so yummy.
Because I'd only had the Parmesan crisps a couple of times before. That's
I
when-
don't think I've ever had them.
No.
Not that I remember.
Yeah, when it first came out, you're like, Ollie, what's that?
Yeah. I'm
But
used to it. For my main, I had a posh take on one of Walt's favourite dishes, which was Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah.
So there was chicken, which was like beautifully presented, so it was all sort of chopped up and sort of put in a row on the plate. And then there was gravy that was just sort of smoothed onto the plate.
The gravy, it wasn't like gravy per se, it was like the gravy was more like the sauce and
Yeah,
used it to decorate the plates.
Yeah,
Sort of thing.
it was really nice because it was giblet gravy, so it was like really flavoursome.
Yeah.
And then it came with sweet potato mash, which was really nice, and just peas and carrots, which were just okay, weren't they?
Yeah.
Sort of there. And then I had a really, really nice dessert, which was a selection of sorbets and ice cream. So there was like a raspberry sorbet in there, a lemonade sorbet, and it was just so lovely. And it was like probably the most beautifully presented thing I've ever seen in my life. There was like sort of sugar work on it, so it sort of looked like glass.
Yeah, like massive shards of them.
Yeah, and I think there was flowers on it as well, from memory. And it was just so lovely. And there was like 4 or 5 scoops. So after like the other parts of the meal that we'd already had, it was quite a lot of food, but I soldier on, you know. It was
After
really
like trying
lovely.
to feed it all to me, sort of.
It was so lovely. That was good.
Yeah. The concept behind all of the food is that it was all a contemporary take and posh version of Walt's favourite dishes. And like with the burger as well, like Walt would have lacked a burger, so
Yeah.
made it a posh burger.
Yeah, and I think the burger as well came with chili con carne, which is apparently, I've heard numerous times, it was one of his favourite meals.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure how they put that in as a side, but you know, there you go, they're getting that in there.
Yeah, so that's another way that sort of the theming is works really well for Walt's to sort of immerse yourself into the Walt's. This is a restaurant that any die-hard Disney fan will love, especially people who are sort of Walt's fan. All the food is themed around Walt, but all of the restaurant is as well. So when you first go in, the downstairs it's like his living room. You have a big bust of him, and then you've got things that seem like family heirlooms, family furniture, like what looks like an old piano and everything, which he would probably have in his house somewhere.
Yeah, family photos.
Yes. And apparently his apartment in Disneyland, California, I think it was all designed by his wife or something. It was like she designed the carpet and everything.
She like picked everything.
Yeah, and then obviously this restaurant is then themed on his apartment in Disneyland. So that sort of gives it a little personal touch, how you know like a member of the Disney family designed this room, it designed this restaurant in sort of like 5 seconds removed. It's a hard time removed kind of thing. But yeah, so it just screams historical sort of thing that you go around. It's like one man's dream in restaurant form.
Yeah.
As you're going up the stairs, they've just got all of these pictures along, which sort of shows bits of his life, but then also bits of Disneyland, like family photos, historical photos, pictures of the castle Disneyland, and pictures of building Disneyland.
Yeah, and they've also got copies of the pictures in the menu as well, so you can like have a closer look at them if you want to.
Yes. Yeah, that was one of my favourite bits. Actually, when you said you open up the menu, it's a big picture of Walt like smiling with like the Disneyland California castle behind him, like eee.
There's one picture in particular that I really like. It's quite a candid one of Walt walking through Sleeping Beauty Castle in Disneyland in California, like with his hands in his pockets and.
Yeah, just like casual was like, yeah, I built this. It's a really big restaurant actually. It's like deceptively big from outside.
Yeah, so you think it's just above sort of where the door is downstairs, but it goes on along probably most of Main Street, at least the first half.
Yeah, and then it looks like it goes back quite a bit as well, like back further than you think it would.
Yeah.
But then all of the different sections of the restaurant seem to be themed after like different parts of a house.
Yeah.
So you walk through and there's all different rooms. Like that could be the living room, that could be the dining room.
Yeah, it just sort of goes on and on and on.
Yeah, it goes
doesn't
on and on and on and on. very relaxing, a very homey sort of thing.
Yeah.
Homey sort of like old person's home.
Yeah, doilies.
Yeah.
So although there does tend to be quite a few people in there because it's obviously quite a popular restaurant, it was very quiet, which was nice. Something that sort of really added to the atmosphere was the music that was playing in the background. Yeah. So it was like romantic, gentle, sort of classical versions of like Disney classics. So like When You Wish Upon a Star, that sort of thing. And you really wanted this CD, didn't you?
Yeah, I really wanted to try and buy one actually because it was really nice arrangements of them actually. I'm like, oh, can I have that like Madtown music or that music or something? But
yeah.
I just tried to Google like Walt's restaurant CD or something, and I don't think it exists.
Yeah, they should.
Sell it.
I would actually pay money for that. Like, they should do that. But I think we sort of realised we'd been at the restaurant for quite a long time, and the music came round to the same tracks again.
The third time.
Yeah, we were like, we should go. We were enjoying ourselves too much.
Yeah.
Because it's so relaxing in there, it's a really good way to get away from the park, especially like on a really busy day, and just sort of watch the world go by.
Yeah.
But because it is quite busy in there, it is advisable to book, I think 2 months in advance you can do it, rather than just sort of rolling up and asking for a reservation. But the thing to note actually is that we thought it was pretty empty when we first came in, which I think it was fairly empty.
Yeah.
By the time we left, pretty much every table was filled, but
we didn't even notice.
Yeah, but it wasn't noisy, like you couldn't really hear other people, which was nice.
The wait staff there were really nice as well. Sort of they were on par with the quality of the food and the decor and everything. They were everything that you'd expect. They were courteous, they were polite, they were knowledgeable. They didn't fuss over you too much, just sort of the perfect amount.
Yeah.
Sort of came over to check on things. That's something that really annoys me, I think, which is hard to get right.
Yeah.
Which changes in different countries, how much the staff annoy you sort of while you're eating. But it was, it was quite good there. Yeah. The staff were really good, and he sort of understood my tea obsession as well, quite well.
So overall, we give Walt's an American restaurant 4 Mickey heads.
Ooh, which is very good for us, actually.
Yeah, out of 5. I think the only thing that could have given it 5 is if Walt just rolled up.
Overall, everything was amazing. The food was really good quality. Their food looked amazing, presentable. It had a great atmosphere. It was sort of if the theming for Disney, as we know, is always on point. The decor was always on point. They just made you feel so welcome, and like I said, we quite easily spent around about 2 hours in there.
Yeah, like I was wearing shorts and a t-shirt that day as well, so you don't actually have to dress up really fancy.
So well, thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe and like for more Disney content. I say this is the first in our series about Disneyland Paris table service. So we'll be talking a lot more about our favourite restaurants, our favourite foods, all throughout Disneyland Paris.
So let us know if you've been to Walt's, what you thought, what your favourite dish was, or if you've not been, whether you'd like to. Let us know in the comments below.
That's everything from us for this week. So thank you very much, guys. Bye.